Hi, folks. Dan here again, and I'm very excited to start the very first lesson of the course where we're going to be taking a closer look at Excel, the first tool we really need to master as a data analyst. So, the Excel portion of this course is really divided into two parts. The first one is really just a quick brushing up of some of the basic tools within Excel and how to use them. There are a lot of features, and some of them are very powerful from the perspective of data analysis. In the second part, we're going to take a look at some of the formulas that are very powerful within Excel. We'll learn what they are and also learn about their application and how they can be used to actually solve problems. Throughout the whole part of this, where we're learning those two pieces of Excel, we're going to be working on an actual real data set. This data set actually you see in front of me here is from this website called Kaggle. And Kaggle actually has a lot of open source data sets that are available. They're publicly available. And you can download them and use them to play around with. So that's what you see right in front of me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I will have this as a resource within the project section of Skillshare. So if you go into the project section, you should see this and you should be able to download it. This is actually a data set of patient appointments within Brazil. And let me actually make this a bit bigger so we can actually see it, look at it more closely. But essentially what this data set is their patient appointments, and it's tracking to see whether or not the patients had no-shows for the appointments that they were scheduled for. Now, if we take a step back and approach this from the perspective of a data analyst, the reason a data analyst would care about this in the first place is ideally we'd want to have some sort of impact on the patient no-shows. You want to understand what are the components that have the biggest impact on whether or not patients actually show up to the clinic, and if there are certain factors that impact whether or not a patient shows up or not, that's something we'd like to build process around and facilitate to increase patients that actually show up to their visit.